Hello, YouTube. It's Little Derek Comics back with another video. And to the potential subscriber who just clicked on this vid, I'd like to ask a series of questions. Have you ever wanted to become an animator? Do you like animation? Do you like making cartoons, but something has stood in the way of your artistic endeavors, such as maybe you're too tired, maybe you don't have enough time to work, maybe you're not that great at art? Well, I might just have the thing for you. So in a couple of my past videos, I mentioned that I had been working on animation and I was playing around with a couple character models. And recently I was thinking that, I just finished a model for my character Cartoon Man, and it was really nice and I had a lot of fun doing it. And I was thinking, man, it would be really cool if I could do this with like other characters and stuff, and if I could just, do this for other people's characters. And I was like, maybe I could. And so I like to propose the question, would you buy a character animation rig? I'm sure a lot of you would, but I'm just trying to see if I could get some clientele, I guess, if I could get some people that would actually be on board with me commissioning some of these characters of mine, and I can, show you some examples to maybe kind of get you on board. And the first character that I showed off a few weeks back was Ness. And no, Ness is not my character. That is a Nintendo IP, but I did redraw him in my own style and create an animation out of him. So this is a simple rig. It's got very simple parts. It's not a lot of different body parts. It's a very simple character, and it's done with a skeleton rig. So what that basically means is that this character is made of separate parts that are all kind of connected to one another with certain points, and that makes what looks like a skeleton. And this is really good because it makes the character essentially a puppet that's already drawn for you. All you have to do is move his parts and joints around, and you can animate him without ever having to draw anything. Then another animation rig that I've been working on is my character Cartoon Man. He has a webtoon comic, and I can link that in the description below if you'd be interested in checking that out. And this is a much more complex rig. It's made out of meshes instead of just one full skeleton. And what that basically means is all of his individual body parts can kind of bend. It's not like this rigid movement along different joints. All of the parts can kind of move and bend almost like a rubber hose character. So this is a much cooler rig in my opinion. It's a lot more complex, but it's very in depth, and I'll try to like play it so you can like see what all it is capable of. But that's another rig that I'm capable of doing. And the last one I'm going to talk about that's really more simple than both of these is my actual persona, that the guy that you see talking to you right now on the YouTube video. This that's me. That's my character, right? And just like the Ness and the Cartoon Man rig, I am made up of different body parts, and I'm not technically animated in a sense at all. Like obviously I'm doing different motions and stuff on screen, but I'm not utilizing different frames and stuff to the same extent. It's just that I'm making a pose out of those parts and using a still image. It's more akin to stop motion rather than an actual 2D animation. And I wanted to highlight these three different options. One, to show the diversity of things that I can do. I can make things more simple, I can make things more complex. And this is just me scratching the tip of the iceberg, essentially, because I'm just now getting back into animation. So there's a lot of things that I can learn along the way, a lot of things that I can get better at, and a lot of things that I can improve on. So I just wanted to show that, hey, here's a multitude of things I can do, and that will definitely help when it comes to things like, pricing. And speaking of which, I don't really know what I'll have the prices at now, but I can definitely make things a little bit more cheap, and then I can make things more expensive. And I think that would be good to kind of give me a range of people to work with, and have more people that are available for different things. So I wouldn't just have to have one person that's willing to give more money for something more complex and have to do that and be inconsistent with it. And, then I can also have people that are paying a little bit less that can have something done with a faster turnaround to it. And lastly, I want to cover the why portion of this conversation. Why would I buy something like this? What do I need something like this for in my life? Well, it really depends. Maybe you are a content creator. Maybe you need something to represent you. Maybe you need a profile picture. Maybe you need a persona such as mine that's on the video talking and you don't want to show your face. Maybe you are somebody that's into animation. Maybe you have a story that you want to tell, and maybe you are good at animation, but you're not good at drawing. And, and maybe you just want to see your character in this style moving around. There's a lot of different reasons why you want to buy something like this, why you want to commission something like this. And there's probably other reasons that I'm not covering right now. So, there's other reasons that you can buy this, right? And if you've ever seen my artwork on Instagram or Twitter or even my comics on Webtoons, you can see that I have different styles that I can do. I work with a lot of different styles. I can, draw different characters and things like that. So anything that you can kind of imagine, I can pretty much do within reason, nothing not safe for work or anything. But, for the most part, I'm open to drawing different characters. But yeah, in conclusion, I am planning to take commissions for animation. So let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. If you know somebody that would be interested in something like that, share the video. Let them know that, hey, this guy's willing to draw your character and make the move, right? And before you leave, please make sure to like this video and subscribe for more animation content and just art related content in general. And thank you for watching. Thank you for getting this far. But yeah, I wish you a blessed week and I will see you next week. Thanks.